The release of the Toyota RAV4 in the middle of the 1990s signaled a crucial turning point for the car industry and a significant transformation. It became the first American-made crossover SUV, seamlessly combining the attractive qualities of an SUV with the fuel efficiency generally associated with smaller automobiles. The RAV4 quickly won over consumers' hearts and rose to iconic status in the chronicles of the automobile industry. The market required SUVs with higher fuel efficiency as the 2000s got closer. Toyota launched the first crossover, a novel idea at the time, in May 1994. It had four-wheel drive, but could still operate like a regular sedan. The two-door RAV4 soon gained popularity, and Toyota debuted the four-door version in March of the following year. The vehicle's entire length expanded as a result of the addition of two doors, making it a full five-seater. Without sacrificing fuel economy or handling comfort, this RAV4 model provided load space comparable to an SUV. To prove that the RAV4 EV was much ahead of its time, Toyota ended the project in 2014. The RAV4 eventually spread from the United States to Europe and Asia. However, the United States remained its most lucrative market. When the Toyota RAV4 sold more than 400,000 units in 2017, a turning point for the vehicle occurred. Since then, it has consistently outperformed its rivals. The RAV4 has firmly established its global success by the time it reaches its fifth generation. The RAV4 from Toyota, which has been produced over 5 generations, sold 10 million units globally in 2020. It's interesting to note that Toyota previously sold two models of RAV4s that were all electric. The first version was introduced in 1997 to comply with California's requirement for zero-emission vehicles. The RAV4 EV, which used a nickel metal hydride battery, NIMH, looked almost exactly like the conventional RAV4 with an internal combustion engine. Despite the fact that these developments were groundbreaking for an electric car at the time, Toyota's difficulties with battery supply led to the model's discontinuation in 2003. The second-generation RAV4 EV made its premiere in September 2012, over 10 years later. Thanks to Toyota's partnership with Tesla in creating the battery pack and electric drivetrain, it became more well-known than the original model. Although first only available in California, the second generation was considerably more widely distributed and sold in all the state's main cities. It had more horsepower than the previous model and a range of up to 103 miles. Sadly, Toyota stopped making the RAV4 EV in 2014. Many people hypothesized that buyers were hesitant to transition to the electric vehicle because of its restricted range and capabilities. Toyota started building an electric car subsidiary in 2017 after selling all of its Tesla stock. The RAV4 EV's exceptional fuel efficiency was one of the key features that distinguished it from its rivals. When compared to its gasoline-powered counterparts, the RAV4's electric version signified a significant improvement in fuel efficiency. The RAV4 EV gave drivers the flexibility to set out on long travels without the continual worry of running out of energy because to its excellent range of 100 miles in normal mode. But the RAV4 EV offered thrilling performance in addition to excellent fuel economy. It offered a thrilling driving experience with a spectacular 0 to 60 miles per hour time of only 7 seconds and a top speed of 100 miles per hour in sport mode. This served as a resounding example of Toyota's unwavering dedication to both innovation and high-performance automobile engineering. The RAV4 EV was not only an epitome of performance and fuel economy, but it also proudly promoted environmental responsibility at a period when electric vehicles were still a novel idea. It produced no emissions into the atmosphere because it was an all-electric vehicle, leaving no carbon footprint. Particularly at the time when the globe was realizing the urgent need for sustainability and eco-friendliness, this environmental consciousness was a significant benefit over conventional gasoline-powered automobiles. When the first RAV4 EV was first debuted in California to meet the state's strict zero-emissions car requirements, it quickly became quite popular, especially there. The RAV4 EV attracted a devoted following and became a cult classic despite its relatively low manufacturing numbers. But due to issues with battery supply, Toyota stopped making the RAV4 EV in 2003, bringing an era to an end that devastated many aficionados. They had no idea that a tremendous revival would occur years later. The announcement of Toyota and Tesla's unprecedented partnership, which heralded the revival of the RAV4 EV, shocked the automobile industry in 2010. Tesla has already established a track record as a leader in the development of electric vehicle technology, making this alliance significant. By combining Tesla's cutting-edge electric powertrain technology with Toyota's manufacturing expertise, the two companies hope to pave the way for a rebirth in electric vehicles. The RAV4 EV triumphantly returned in 2012, following an absence of nearly 10 years. In terms of range, performance, and design, the reborn RAV4 EV displayed significant improvements. With a top speed of 100 miles per hour and a range of 100 miles, it once again established itself as a worthy successor to its forerunner. With a drag coefficient of 0.30, the redesigned RAV4 EV set a record for SUV aerodynamic efficiency and boasted a sleek, aerodynamic shape. A comfortable and cutting-edge driving environment was created inside thanks to an 8-inch touchscreen and distinctive seat fabric. The automobile industry is undergoing a significant shift toward fully electric vehicles as we approach the 2020s. Virtually every well-known carmaker and up-and-coming electric vehicle startup is vying for the top rank in their respective EV market segments, which range from luxurious sedans to powerful pickup trucks. This change goes beyond simply switching to a more environmentally friendly method of transportation. It also offers a peek into the cutting-edge technological prowess of battery-powered cars. Toyota, on the other hand, has stayed comparatively low-key amid this EV craze, offering only the BZ4X as its only fully electric vehicle. Contrarily, rivals including Hyundai, Ford, Volkswagen, and Kia have increased the number of EV vehicles in their lineups, leading many experts to doubt Toyota's chances of succeeding in the EV market. The BZ4X was created in association with Subaru's Solterra to take on other EV SUVs already on the market. Consumers were dismayed to see that, although having a range of up to 252 miles per charge, it falls short of practically every other EV crossover or SUV in terms of real-world highway range. Unfortunately, there are still difficulties to overcome. Toyota's BZ4X EV was subject to a recall and sales ban in 2022 because of defective wheel hub bolts that might cause wheels to come off of the car. Even though this recall only applied to 258 cars in the United States, it had a big impact on 2023 sales of Toyota's newest EV, which were anticipated to be low. Instead of increasing its selection of EVs, Toyota is presently focusing on hybrid production optimization. There are, however, numerous questions regarding whether this is the best course of action for Toyota given the current market conditions. Toyota has a proven track record of adopting and adjusting to current market changes while releasing successful products. This was made clear in 1997 when the business unveiled the Toyota Prius, the first mass-produced hybrid vehicle ever, at a period when the market was controlled primarily by vehicles powered by internal combustion engines, ICE. The Prius started a revolution in hybrid vehicles, which other automakers quickly adopted. Today, with fully electric vehicles at the forefront, it seems that the automobile industry is poised for yet another revolution. Toyota's BZ4X is the only electric vehicle now available in the company's lineup, despite its entry into the EV market. Contrarily, many of Toyota's main rivals have made great progress in the EV industry. Even high-end automakers like BMW, Audi, and Porsche have adapted their portfolios to include electric vehicle models in an effort to keep up with the changes. Diversifying its EV selection is not only a smart decision for Toyota, it's also essential if it wants to stay relevant in the changing automotive market as the industry moves quickly toward full electrification. The RAV4 would be a great addition to Toyota's line of electric vehicles because it is one of the brand's most well-liked models. Due to the RAV4's balance of performance and dependability, the vehicle has long enjoyed a devoted following. An electric version would draw not only current admirers but also brand-new clients looking for a dependable EV. With its RAV4 Prime, Toyota has demonstrated its capacity to deliver performance from an electric vehicle. Likewise, the introduction of a redesigned RAV4 EV would send a message to the auto industry about Toyota's sustained commitment to electrification and the provision of more environmentally friendly alternatives going forward. Without a doubt, the Toyota RAV4 EV was a trailblazer who was years ahead of his time. The RAV4 EV ushered in the era of electric vehicles long before they were widely accepted, thanks to its exceptional fuel economy and performance, as well as its uncompromising dedication to environmental responsibility. The ardor of auto enthusiasts who admired its innovation and prowess was rekindled by its resurrection in 2012. It is necessary for Toyota to embrace the future of transportation and revive the RAV4 EV as a leader in the electric car revolution, one that surpasses the limitations of time and technology, as the demand for electric vehicles rises inexorably. And so, what do you think of electrified RAV4? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you've watched up to this point, thank you so much. For more videos about EVs, Toyota, Tesla, Ford, and the most recent auto news, please consider subscribing to Tech Addicts.